Hello, I'm Toycat, and as we all know, the one redeeming factor about Christmas, the thing that makes the season wonderful, is the fact that it's the one season a year where it's acceptable to eat pigs in blankets en masse. They're literally my favourite thing about the entire season. I eat them every time, it's great. However, this year, and I feel like these last few years in general, meat-free has been a growing trend, right? Because, you know, why kill animals when it's kind of bad for you anyway, and also is pretty horrific for the environment? What if we had not meat instead? And this is something I really agree with, not on like necessarily ethical or even environmental reasons, but I love it as like a bringing humanity forward because in theory, meat-free meat would be way cheaper, way easier, and potentially eventually way healthier to produce, which is why 10 pups in blankets is here to compete with my 12 regular pigs in blankets, which is why in today's video, I want to compare these three things together, because the thing about meat-free meat is before I feel like it can reach wide market adoption, before everyone can be okay with it, it's got to be roughly as good, if not better, than actual meat. And that is something we're testing today because I went to the store, Sainsbury's in case you're curious. Wow, I am very rich today, am I right? But I went to Sainsbury's and they have three types of pigs in blankets. We've got these ones, which are, actually, let's sort them by price right here. We've got these ones for £2, which are just regular pigs in blankets. We've got the premium Taste the Difference ones, which are £2.50 and you get fewer of them. And then for £3, you get pups in blankets. So it's got that veganism curse thing where it's more expensive and potentially worse. But yeah, this is sorted by price, left to right. Then if we're going to sort by expected taste, I would go like this probably, but I don't know for sure. And then most interestingly to me is the fact that if we're going to go by calorie count, for some reason there are fewer calories in the premium ones than the regular ones. And also for some reason mushroom, which is what this claims to be, if you look right here, peppery vegan mushroom shroom pups wrapped in smoky bacon rashers. I don't know, it's a curiosity to me, and I'm excited to see how this one actually tastes. So let's put them in my oven, shall we? This is my oven. It's gross, I know. I should clean it. But this is a YouTube video not about oven cleaning. It's about pigs and blankets. Since I was mostly distracted by the packaging before, I just want to quickly mention, you can actually tell just by looking at them quite distinctly which ones are which. You can see like, oh yeah, these are the regular ones, these are the slightly more premium ones. I mean, the bacon looks better and is actually wrapped, whereas here it's like, we'll just throw it on there, no one really cares. They're just gonna shovel this down anyway. So, yeah, it looks like you get a presentation difference in exchange for 50 pence, but do you get a taste difference? That's what we're about to find out right now. My gross, concerning oven. Oh, also I should mention, I grew up in a vegan household, but I rolled my eyes at everything that I ate there. As like an adult, I'm more okay with veganism, just on the level of like, I want to be an early adopter into when we get meat to taste, meat-free things taste better than meat, and that's what I'm kind of curious about for this video. So I put the pigs in blankets in the oven for exactly 25 minutes like they recommended. I didn't follow the advice about like turn halfway through. I think that's just there to make you feel better about the food you're cooking, because the more effort you put in, the better you'll feel. However, in this case, I think it might be right, because if you look at them, they're all horrifically burnt. Here is my vegan what they call it, bacon with a V. We've got my regular price, good old classic pigs and blankets, and then we've got the premium ones right here. They're all way too hot to even hold without hurting my fingers right there, but let's try and eat them right now regardless. I think they're actually better, probably like a little cold, maybe even warm, so I'd recommend just cook them for less time, because, uncooked pork famously has no problems with it. So yeah, let's actually start with the standard fare of just pigs in blanket, nothing special, just the default ones you can get at your regular supermarket. Oh god. Very hot, burn my mouth, but, I have missed these. Oh, it is pigs in blanket season again, and boy am I excited about that. So, yeah, long story short, that was exactly what I expect from a pigs in blanket. A little too much burning that's going into my stomach right now, and it's literally killing my insides. But other than that, the taste, pigs in blankets, it's delightful. Pig wrapped in pig, it's a solution to world crises, I reckon. But now let's compare that to a vegan pig in a blanket. So this is, again, mushroom wrapped in whatever bacon is made out of. I feel like the mushroom thing is not even going for a sausage, whereas the bacon is pretending to be bacon. But how good a job does it do at replicating that same, Christmassy feeling? So it's much harder on the initial bite. It didn't fall apart and I didn't have to start shoveling it in, which is arguably a good thing. The bacon does deliver. Yeah, initially. So The mushroom is giving a texture of a sausage. I was actually surprised. I was expecting it to taste entirely like mushrooms for some reason. And the bacon is giving the texture and most of the taste of bacon. I would say it tastes vaguely like cheap bacon. Not even like cheap bacon. Like the bacon they sell at like when you get a burger that has bacon in it at like a Burger King or a Five Guys. It's that type of bacon where it's like, oh yeah, very much a bacon texture. Probably bacon in there somewhere. Which is impressive for vegan bacon, actually. This is surprisingly tasty. Mmm. Mmm. This is a surprisingly good replica, I would say, of the original in terms of texture. In terms of most of the flavor, we're like 90% of the way there. And, yeah, that's actually pretty good, but how does it compare to the premium Pigs in Blankets? Which, again, this is kind of the ultra premium because of the price. So how's it compare to just a, you know, Taste the Difference? Which I should, therefore, be able to taste the difference. Oh, this title should have been about tasting the difference of Pigs in Blankets. But this is the ultra premium one. It's wrapped correctly. You can see already, it's not even as badly burned for some reason. I don't know how this one got so much worse burn than this one. But let's see how this one tastes by comparison to fake and to real. So again, same solidarity in there. Wait, solidity. The sausage tastes significantly worse than either of the other two, which is kind of odd, but the bacon does taste much better. Yeah, I think actually the bacon is supreme on this one, but the sausage, maybe it's like it's a high quality sausage and I just like cheap sausage. I don't think that is the case, but of the three of these, I would by far say the better one was the default one. I think taste the difference. Yeah, taste the difference in the bacon and taste the downgrade for the sausage. I think if I actually had to pick between the three, I would go with like default first, which is again horrifically burned on this one. I'd go default first. I'd eat these second because they're a fun experience. I would say if you didn't know what you were getting into this, you might be disappointed. But if you do, it's a weird like, oh, this is like, it's not upgraded, I wouldn't say yet. Again, we're still trying to bridge that taste gap between things that are pretend meat and things that are real meat. But this does a good attempt, I would say, at getting in between those. And then finally, I would say this. The bacon's amazing. You know, throw away the sausage, you got yourself some tasty bacon here. But Pigs in Blankets are not just about the blanket, it's about the pig as well. By the way, isn't Pigs in Blanket a horrific way to describe a pig being chopped up and, like, wrapped around itself? I think it kind of is. Anyway, let's just quickly confirm. One last taste test of each one. I reconfirm, the sausage on this one is so tasty, and the bacon is nothing. And then I'm going to reconfirm. Exactly the opposite. The sausage is worthless. You need to buy both. Take the bacon from the higher priced ones, put them on the lower priced ones, and you got yourself in business. And now, after enjoying both of those, how is the bacon one by comparison? The sausage in this is actually roughly the same quality as the terrible one, in the finest taste the difference range. Yeah, if you wrap this sausage, whatever, you know, this mushroom craziness in real bacon, I think you could convince people like, oh yeah, same brand, just a different batch, cooked slightly differently. And that's pretty good, actually. I'm surprised that the thing that calls itself bacon, you know, like bacon, but fake, or fake, rather, I think that you'd figure the bacon would be the better part of this, but the sausage, despite literally just calling itself a mushroom thing, is super, super tasty, and I'm excited to eat more of these. So yeah, has the vegan equivalent bridged the gap yet? Not in terms of price, not in terms of calories, although actually pretty much in terms of calories and like actual like health. It's got a lot of other things in there which are slightly concerning, and that's a big problem I would say right now. But so does pork, you know? There's a reason some religions don't allow it, so we'll kind of allow it to balance there. In terms of flavor, the bridge is almost gap. But yeah, we're getting, like, flavor is almost there, and price is still some way to come, which is surprising. Mushrooms should be cheaper than raising a whole animal, which requires food the whole way, then killing the animal, slaughtering it, making sure that's done in the correct way, then taking different parts of the animal, cooking it in different ways, cooking it together. How is that how is that cheaper than putting together some fake mushrooms and some fake bacon? I don't know, but there is my review of, what are they called? Pigs in Blankets. I had the weirdest mind blank there. And I'm going to go eat the rest of these now and have the best lunch in the world because it's December. It's Christmas month. You can make bad decisions and justify it because it's Christmas month. And you better believe I'm doing that for the rest of this month. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye. I won't really. Third channel. Don't care.